y'all? This is Sheila from What's Up, y'all? You know what? I got up this morning. I started singing a little song, and it's a corny one. Just telling you, it's a corny one. But I was going, you know what? I think I'm gonna sing that to y'all, and y'all could sing along. Well, I've changed out words because see, you're not supposed to be really doing that and using the same song. Maybe you can sing them. I don't know.
Are you copyrighted?
And hey, you want to say hey?
Good morning.
We're going down to the medium city, and we're going to try this place that we used to go to and loved very, very, very much. And we'd eat there all the time, but then they changed management, and they're just now, I think day before yesterday or yesterday, they opened up. So I called this morning and said, hey, are y'all open yet? And they said, yeah. I said, come on out. And I said, okay. But not only that, I asked them, I said, are y'all still serving breakfast? She said, we serve it all day long. And I said, yep. Because I don't know I know my son's going to meet us there, and he's a breakfast person. We're going down our road that goes to our house, and you can see it's bumpy. You wonder why we had to put rock on. This is why. Because the lid is open on our truck. Let me show you guys.
They dumped it this morning.
Oh, they said they dumped it this morning, but what?
Thursday.
Yeah, but look at that. Something's the matter with her lid.
Hungry Bear was looking.
I hope it wasn't a bear.
Breakfast.
But anyway. Wait a minute, baby. Here comes two cars. Anyway, here's this little song. I know you're going, well, Sheila, what's the little song? It's a lovely day in the double-wide mobile home. It's a lovely day in our double-wide mobile home. Can't get it out. Will you be my subscriber? Oh, I'm just kidding. I just thought I just need to change the words. I was going, well, what can I put in there? But anyway, that's pretty neat though, isn't it? I know y'all are probably going, that is so stupid, Sheila. That's okay. That's okay. Anyway.
That's not Mr. Rogers. That's Mrs. Sheila.
Exactly. Exactly. But I think that's kind of catchy, don't you? If I can get that mobile home thing. Double wide mobile home. Anyway. So we're going to go down and eat. I don't know. It's around 10:30 here. I'm not sure if I'm really in the mood for... Why has I got that glare? Oh, it's the sun. Duh. But I'm not sure what I'm in the mood for. If it's breakfast. Kind of, sort of, kind of not. We'll see when I get there. But anyway, this morning I do want to say this. Sammy's just not feeling good, because usually I put his collar on him, and usually when he hears that little jingle on his collar, man, he's jumping down, he's so happy, he's ready to go. I mean, wagging his tail is just, you know. But today he didn't do that. Well, he's been doing that a few times. Anyway, so today he didn't want to come at all. So, you know, I knew I had to let him out to potty and stuff too before we go. We always make sure he's done all of his business. You know, it's like a little kid. But y'all gotta use the bathroom. Y'all go in there and use the bathroom. But anyway, he didn't. He went out. And I said, okay, come on, we're gonna go bye-bye. Well, he just turned around. He gave me the kind of thing. And he went back up on the deck and went right to the door. I said, come on, we're gonna go bye-bye. He just did not want to go. So I had to get the leash out of the car, go up to on the deck and leash him, and I kind of had to persuade him a little bit to come on. And then when we walk into the car, he just kind of stopped behind me. I don't know. Now he's eaten, he's pooped, he's peed. So I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with him. I'm afraid we might have to take him to the vet, because this is just not his normal self. And I know we get old, and he's getting older, but even getting older, well, I like to get out and go places, don't you? Well, he's a little bit older than me, going by dog years. But I don't know. It's just not him. But anyway, Mr. and I headed to the restaurant. Today, I think I'm going to tackle, I got lots of things to tackle. I finally got that Christmas tree down. I think y'all saw that, didn't you? Well, I think I mentioned I got to get the pantry, you know, where we put our little groceries in, because it's a mess. Mr. tried to clean out the floor part of it so we could walk in there, but I want to get all the cans. Now, here I go. Y'all see, like when I put the cans up there, they can't be twisted just any old way. All the labels have got to be facing me or Mr. so we know, oh, that's green beans. Oh, that's corn. So we have to go and look at them all, see where's the corn, where's the green beans and carrots and all that kind of stuff. And then we'll clean off the top shelf because it's got some Temptations that are up there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with. I might sell them on Marketplace, but I'm not real sure because I don't use them. Like I said, back in the day, like even to have Thanksgiving, there was about 30 people that came to the house. And I used to have big Thanksgivings. But now it's come to 2 or 3. And my other son came up from Houston, Texas. But you know, we didn't get out all that Temptation stuff. It's nice, it's expensive. I got off QVC. Now y'all know I'm a QVC girl. Yes, indeedy. But you know, now I'm not using it. Are y'all dealing with that? And you know, when you get older, yeah, some of y'all whippersnappers out there watching this old woman, you just start thinking to yourself, I don't need all this. Why am I holding on to it? Are y'all that way? And you know, growing up, when I say growing up, getting older and having kids and all that kind of stuff, you know, you want the bigger house to accommodate everybody, and you know, you need this and that. But then as we get older, we going, ain't nobody coming over. Uh-oh, there's a police officer got somebody, or it's a down. Y'all see that go by? Whoop, there it went. There it went. But anyway, get back. I got to get to the pantry today and clean that out. Don't know what I'm going to do with my Temptations. Don't know. Also, we've got some pots that we haven't unpacked yet that Mr. said he found, and it's some better pots. So we probably have to go not only the pantry, but get the cabinet that has the pots and pans. We're going to try to look at that, see which ones we want to keep and which ones we don't, because even then, with just the 2 of us, we don't need 4 or 5 pots to cook a bunch of stuff just for he and I. 1 pot will do it. Maybe 1 frying pan. That's all you need. Maybe 2 in case one's dirty.
Either way, we need it. We got a microwave. Takes care of business.
Well, sometimes I like that microwave food. Sometimes I don't. And I like fresh veggies. So I guess we'll be, you know, fixing this spring and summer is going to be busy on the Watts farm. It sure will. I like fresh vegetables.
We're going into the chicken business.
He said we're going into chicken business. I don't know.
We don't kill them. We name them and put collars on them and name them.
The thing I'm worried about is, like, we might just better have a screened-in porch, because I don't want them coming up there trying to roost on their banisters and then pooping all over the place. To be free range.
You're potty trained.
You can't potty train chickens. I don't think. Well, anyway, I just don't want, because back in the day, I used to, well, our neighbors had guineas. They had 8 of them, and they just started to get less and less and less. But there was 2 left, and I don't know which was which is if they were both females, males, or a male and a female. I didn't know, but I named them. I sure did. I named Pete and Bill. Well, one of them died, either Pete or Bill, but the other one, they wanted to come up on my deck, and there was poop everywhere. So when you opened up the sliding glass door, you had to be careful where you step. Now they say that if you get a mirror and you put it out in the yard, so like, you know, since Pete or Bill, somebody either ran away from home or something happened to them, but that mirror out there, they think it's another guinea, so they want to hang out where the other guinea is. That works some.
He's a good watchdog too. He liked to roost on the front porch stoop on the roof, and somebody come up, he starts squawking. Everybody afraid to come up the steps because that freaking guinea was, oh.
That's not what they do. They don't. That's a dog.
What did they do? Oh yeah, like don't come up them steps.
And go,
Don't come up them steps.
That's a hound dog. Now y'all know.
So, and he would poop everywhere on that front porch. So nobody wanted to come up. We just stand down here on the sidewalk talking.
Well, you had to be careful. One thing I will add to that, is you had to be careful because that guinea, if he didn't move, you better watch out or there'll be a plop on your head, if you know what I mean. Well, anyway, let's get back to this. So, we're going down to the restaurant. We're almost there. Our son is meeting us there. I am hungry. Then we're going to get back to the house. I'll take you with me, and we're going to get in that pantry. So, go get your tea, as I always say. I ain't got no tea yet. I'm going to get some tea. But get your tea, get your coffee, and I'll meet you back at the pantry. Hey, guys. Actually, it's the next day. So today started yesterday, and I videoed just a little bit, but today is Friday, and so because there's a change and I'm videoing today, I just kind of want to mention that Sammy, my dog, he hasn't been feeling well. So yesterday, right before, I might have mentioned it before we were getting ready to go, if I say the word bye-bye, he's like, his ears perk up like, what? We're going to go bye-bye? We're going to get in the car? Where are we going to go? Well, yesterday, I said that. I told him to also go potty. Well, I guess he had to potty. So we went out, because we always do that before I put him in the car and make sure that he gets done with all of his business. So he did both of them. And anyway, when it was time to get in the car, I thought, I was like, hey, come on, come on. So he didn't want to go. He just stood there and looked at me like, I don't think so. Well, long story short on that part, he went up on the deck. He would not come down for anything. So I had to go back in the car and get his leash, go up on the deck. I tried to coax him to come on. He did not want to come. That's not at all like him, not. So I got the leash and I kind of persuaded him a little bit, like, come on, we got to go, because I can't leave him, remember, because he has that separation anxiety disorder. So I knew I couldn't leave him because he'd be barking the whole time till he got hoarse, or he'd chew up the blinds. So you got to make, if you do leave him, usually that's only in the summer when it's so hot I can't take him, and I'm not going to leave him in the car with it being hot. We have to lift the blinds. He gets on the back of the sofa and he wants to chew them. Well, anyway, he did not want to go yesterday at all. And then when I was trying to go to the car with a leash, it was like he was like just pushing himself back like, I do not want to go. Well, I knew that something had to be wrong, because again, that is not ever like him. Well, we went and did our errands, went by the post office, and went by Walmart's, because Mr. he got some sweatshirts that he had to exchange. And anyway, just a few stores. And I told Mr., I said, something's wrong. Now, mind you, now let's go back maybe about a month prior to this. He's been drinking a lot of water. I'm having to get up. Well, last night I got up twice, and Mr. got up once to let him out to tinkle, because you can hear his little, when he's ready, you can hear him going across the floor with his little paws going. So we know, So usually he'll come here and he drinks water like a camel. Well, that was all the telltale signs. Last night was worse than any of the other times, but it's the telltale signs of Cushing's disease. Anyway, so while we were out and I was waiting on Mr. to come out of one of the stores, I just called the vet. And she's like booked up for like weeks, surgeries and everything. And I said, it's not an emergency, but I was telling the receptionist kind of what was going on with Sammy. And she goes, well, it might be his spleen. She said, well, let me go talk to the doctor. So while she's going back to talk to the doctor, I Googled it. I sure did. I Googled it, and I'm going, he don't have these symptoms. It's not his spleen. I'm telling you, I think it's Cushing's disease. But then again, let's go back. When I started seeing these signs, because we had another dog, which I didn't know nothing about Cushing's at all, and that was diagnosed with Cushing's, and we had to put her down. But now this time, knowing a little bit of the signs and all, I knew that there's probably 98% of Cushing's. So she says, well, since it's just kind of just drop them off, because I said, well, right down the street from me. She said, well, she went to go talk to the veterinarian, as I was saying. They said, well, yeah, just bring them on in, and I'll just kind of quickly take a look at them. What we need to do is run blood work. And so they ran a whole series of, I mean, everything, blood work. She said, because that will be the telltale sign of whatever it is that's going on with him. So that's what they did. And then we went back to pick him up. I didn't get to talk to, I still haven't talked to the veterinarian, but the lady came up from the back and she was saying that going by his blood work, he probably has the beginnings of Cushing's. So I thought in the back of my head, I knew it. So like I said, going back about a week and a half ago, I went online and I looked up Cushing's. I looked up if there's a cure. I'm not much into regular synthetic medicines if I can help it. So I looked up the stuff, and I can't tell you right now off the top of my head, but anyway, I went ahead and ordered it, and also keep him away from all the fatty foods. Remember now, we go ahead and fix his food now, and I use turkey meat, which doesn't have much fat in it, because you don't want to give him any processed foods or fatty foods, and stay away from the salt. So I mean, all that's involved with where Cushing's comes into play. Well, anyway, it came in yesterday. In fact, I took pictures of it. I said, can just take this back to the doctor and tell her this is what we got. Treats for Sammy as well, so he wouldn't be eating all those other treats that's not really good for him. Well, anyway, she says, the lady comes back, she goes, well, she says it couldn't hurt. Well, so anyway, I went back and looked it up, and it's not, some of the stuff was not really FDA approved. Go figure. And there is possibly a way to kind of get rid of Cushing's, and I'm not going there. So the doctors don't push these things that I bought. They can't. So anyway, today I'm going to go by the post office because it was delivered to my P.O. box. So today we're going to go by and pick it up. Though I already got the freeze-dried stuff. I'll show it to you. It's right here. This is what we got. Even possum. Boy, because look, it says down here, cats. Directions, cats, how much you can give them depending on their weight. Honey, hush. I mean, she's like, as soon as she got a whiff that, she'll, I mean, she's just chomping it up. So I guess her little body needs whatever's in this. And then Sammy, he likes it, which is a good thing. So these are his treats. And none of that other stuff. Don't give him any rawhide stuff. I won't tell you if you got any critters. Be careful how much fat and stuff. Here I'm trying to be Miss Doctor. I'm going to get back to Sammy. So I'm going to be working on Sammy today. It seemed like today he seems a lot worse after you take him to the doctor. Well, anyway, he's on the couch over there, and so I'm starting that regiment today when we go to the post office. So I just kind of want to give you a heads up as to why I did not continue filming yesterday. Now today, as I told you, I'm going to be working on the pantry. The pantry, I have not done anything since we moved in. We might get in there and move little cans around or something like that, but we haven't really gone in there and did a cleaning, I can't get it out, organizing. So I'm going to show you now. Let me take you off the grandstands, I always say, if I can get you off. Okay. Anyway, so this is our little pantry here. Let me zoom back out. Here we go. And, oops, that was my battery thing for my camera that you heard. But this is it. See what I was telling you about? Like little temptations. We just got stuff that I don't use. Here's all this. See, we just got things that are kind of out of place. Here, all here, and oh, I forgot I had my ginger beer. Now that's not alcoholic, but it's ginger in it, and I like that. It's good for you. Anyway, and this is it. So it's kind of a mess. So I'm gonna start, I guess. Do I want to start up there, guys? I'm not really sure. I know I'm gonna start on this one. Well, I might use that. Well, I can't reach it. Even if I put food up there, I can't hardly reach it. What you gonna do? So that's got to be stuff that you don't normally use. So I'll leave that. That'll probably be the last thing I do. But I'm gonna go ahead and start taking all of this out. And it's gonna take me a minute. So is no time like the present time. So anywho, let me put you back on the grandstand. I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. And, you know, it's kind of like, let me move you over. It's kind of like one of those things that you don't really want to do. But I need to organize, and I need to start, like the Christmas stuff. You know, I got a big old huge box of Christmas stuff, and even some nutcrackers that I just got rid of. I guess getting older, you just finally realize that stuff is just really not all that important. Plus the fact, as you get older, that you find you don't use half the stuff. When you're growing, when you're younger and having kids, of course you got stuff, you know, and bigger house, everything. So, but as you get older, you know, everything starts going from here to like going eek, down to little. And then I've got to go through a lot of things. You remember I went through my closet, and I purged a lot of things in our main closet. And then I got the back closet. I've still got the office to do, and I'm waiting because I got to go in there and organize in there. I mean, it's a mess. I don't even like walking in there. I'm serious. I just don't like it. But I'm going to try to go through, and all these things you held on, and you've got to go, why am I holding on to this? So even you young ones out there, really look at it and say, if you haven't used it or whatever, why are you holding on to it? I ask the same question to me. Why am I holding on to this? And look at my age. And I've held on some things for all this time. And it's like, that's stupid. Well, let me get to this. I can start talking. You know me. I can go down a rabbit trail in just in a heartbeat. So I'm going to go ahead and start taking this stuff out and put it over here on the counter. We already got some pots and pans over here. But I got to put it down in the cabinet. Mister sometimes empties the dishwasher and just sets it over here for me to put it down there. I'm going to put it down there because I need his countertop to put them things in there in so I can get organized. So let me do that real quick. Lord, he put a pot up there where all the lids go. Okay, so let me get started on this. Can y'all see up there? Okay, all right, let me get busy. Now see, I want to show you this. I forgot it was up there. Put them in these little jars. Isn't that little jar cute? What this is the cayenne peppers that I dried out, then I ground it up, and then I put them in these little jars. I had them as gifts. I gave them out for Christmas one time. But anyway, they're up there, and I've got all about them. Look, another thing got hid in the back. And this is unbleached white grits. Now, it's been up there, I bet you, if I open it up. Because normally I'll put this in a Ziploc bag and put it in the refrigerator. I bet it's them little bugs all in it. So I gotta check that. I just don't want to do it right now. I'm hot already. Like I need a fan. Break down sweat just doing that little bit. Now you know I'm out of shape. And I got some things up there, like this is the steel cut. I like that, the steel cut. And I got 2 of them, so I'm gonna make sure ain't no bugs in them, and then combine them. Now, Mitchell just likes these, the easy peasy ones. I don't know. I still try to think on the healthy side. Means I like the steel oats. I feel like it can kind of go in my intestines and clean out everything. It needs to be cleaned out. Anyway, let me get back to this. Alright guys, as I said, that's going to be my last shelf up there. So I didn't want to bore you with me taking out everything, but I've pretty much gotten everything out. You see, I need to sweep. I need to clean off these shelves. I had another little shelf table that had 2 shelves on it, but one of the shelves broke, and what's the point in putting one little itty bitty 6x6 shelf in here? I mean, what am I going to put on it? So I've got to clean all this off, and I got that up there too. So let me go ahead and get the cleaner and start sweeping. I'll clean these off first so I can sweep it in the floor, then I'll get the broom and then get everything's off the floor, and we'll tackle that later. I can't reach it first off, and I'll need a ladder or something. So anyway, let me go ahead and get the cleaner and start cleaning these little shelves off. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm hot. I'm burning. Is my face red? Well, if it isn't, it should be, because I'm burning up. And well then, you know, I've got this, and I always wear like a little t-shirt up under, you know, whatever I'm wearing. But so yeah, I'm hot. Anyway, let me get the cleaner, clean off the shelves, and then we'll start trying to figure out where we're gonna put it. Oh, I forgot. I want to show you what I got out. I showed you what I took the empty countertop, but look here. I got all this out here. I got to put up down there. Look at here. I got the little thing we usually put our cookies and stuff in. I don't know. Back there, see these big old jars. Then I got all of this here. If I can get by, it's not much room. It's squinchy. Got all that. The whole thing's filled. And look down here. All that was in that little closet. Yeah, and it's around here too. Well, I just kind of want to show you that. So that means I got to put it in. I got to consolidate, and I got to throw away some stuff, I'm sure. But yeah, you can see it needed to be cleaned for sure. So let me get busy and see what we can get done. See you in a minute. I know you're probably wondering, where are you? I know y'all probably wondering what I'm spraying it with. We put it in a spray bottle, and we usually get it at Dollar General. It's the Pine Sol. I'm gonna tell you, I don't ever get that yellow one. I don't like the yellow, how it smells. I can't remember which one this is, but I like the blue one. The Pine Sol in the blue bottle. But we've been going, and here recently, I guess in the last 2 or 3 months, we can't find it. They need to bring it back. That stuff smells good. Anyway, so I'm using the green one. Okay guys, got the floor clean, got all this stuff out, and I showed you what all I got to put back in. Where I'm going to put it, I don't know. I know I'm not going to, some things will go back in its original place, but a lot of things aren't. So, let me get busy. Now, I took these off the bottom shelf, and this is hard. This is like, I can't even get the lid open. So guess what? I'm not going to throw it away, but I'm not going to use that brown sugar. It's all clumped up. So I'm going to put this to the side, and I'll empty it out and wash the container and use it for something else. Now this one I think has grits in it, so what I'm going to do, what did I do with that rag I was wiping everything down with? Here it is. So it's already got the stuff on it, so I'm just going to kind of wash this off. And what, I had it down there on the bottom. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put this up there. And I'll organize. I got to get the little stool, and I'll get it organized. But let me go ahead and get these. This has got sugar in it. Anyway, I'll see y'all in a little bit. I got to wipe down stuff and put it in there. I think y'all would rather see the after product, right? Instead of putting every little piece of can and everything and Jell-O and stuff. So, I'm going to do that. Okay guys, here it is. Man, except we didn't get up there. We'll have to do that later. But getting it out was a whole lot faster than putting it back, because then I had to try to decide where I'm going to put it. But anyway, this is the finished product, and I put all the soups there. As you can see, if you remember how it looked like at the very beginning. But the floor is a lot cleaner, as you can see. And Mr. came in, he goes, man, is that all the canned stuff we got? I went, uh-huh. See, when you put it together, you kind of see what you got and what you don't have. So we've got to do a little bit of grocery shopping right there. But this is it. And I just kind of wanted to share with you guys. So, I'm going to go over there and sit down and rest a little bit. but I kind of wanted to let you see. So this is the declutter today and organize our pantry. And right now, we're getting ready to go. I've got to go by the post office and got to pick up Sammy's medicine. It's not really medicine, but anyways, to help him with the Cushing's and help him with the urination and something else. Urination and something. The thirst. But I'm going to do that, and then we might stop someplace and get some lunch. And Mister's over there putting up the silverware.
Doing my kitchen duties.
Doing his kitchen duties, he said. But, oh, and just a few minutes ago, of course I was on the phone. I had to take a phone call in between all this. But I looked outside and it was snowing. Now it stopped now. It looked like the sun's kind of come out. It's crazy weather up here in the hills of Virginia. They said there's supposed to be some more snow coming, and it might be maybe a dusting. Higher elevations, they said elevation over 2,000 should get maybe 6 to 8 inches. We're over 2,000, wouldn't you know it. But anyway, I just kind of want to let you know. And the cleaning for the day, I'm so glad that's over with. It's been a long time coming, but I'm glad it's over with. So I'm going to get off here. Remember that I love you, that Jesus loves you more. And what? You're blessed in the city, you're blessed in the field. You're blessed when you come, and you're blessed when you go, in Jesus' name. Until the next video, bye y'all.